Australia, Lorient Faibish. She's here on the show. Now, how many times have we been sitting together here talking? A few times.
Yes.
It's been a few times, and it's always a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.
It's like
Happy
we
to
never
be here.
have enough time to
I
finish
know.
what we're saying.
We need an hour.
We need at least an hour or more. But you're a holistic psychotherapist.
That's right.
Your expertise lies in relationships and
relationships and also personal empowerment and moving past anxiety and depression and those states of being that are extremely compromising for ourselves and for our relationships, I would say.
Yeah. Fantastic. And we did speak about depression and anxiety being at an all-time high, right?
Yeah, I think the world's a complicated place with a lot of complicated news and a lot of fast-moving experiences, and I think that people are generally having a tough time staying calm in a crazy world, essentially. And so I'm all about teaching people the techniques, really user-friendly, obviously drug-free because I'm a holistic person, and I believe it's possible to work to rewire your brain so that you can view life in a different way, even if anxiety is a thing that you inherit from the family DNA, etc. So that's what my workshop's about, November 2nd, the Ultimate Life Balance Boot Camp. I'm going to be doing this day-long boot camp, but it's not really, we like to call it boot camp, but really I'm just taking people through the paces of teaching them specific techniques on moving from the hurt child voice to the balanced adult, getting past perfectionism that feeds anxiety, understanding what drives shame, guilt, anger, the big three that tend to destroy our thinking process and our relationship with ourselves and others. So this is really something that I'm passionate about, and I have really a lot of success working with it at the office, and I just want to get it widely out there. So this is a really good deal for people to come for a full day to work with me in a beautiful space right in the Broadview and Danforth area.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, really, really stunning space, and it's only going to be $80. So the price point is incredibly.
That's very good for what you're getting. I've been to one of your workshops, and they're really eye-opening, and another element to being self-aware is the book.
Absolutely.
Find Your Self-Culture, which I read almost in a couple of days because there was just so much feeding me and me being able to recognize certain parts of my development there.
Excellent, excellent. And you've taken that on nicely, a lot of the ideas in my book, so I'm so pleased.
Fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about the inner bully, because I think we all have that voice that attacks us maybe on a daily basis and throws in doubt.
It's perfectionism, it's the rough way we speak to ourselves, that we think that to do that militaristic way of talking to ourselves, that it's going to actually get us to be more productive and more disciplined and do better things for ourselves. But unfortunately, the child in us, which we all have a child, tends to rebel when we get too militaristic about a change or about something we'd like to accomplish. So I'm all about the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time you're doing the new behavior, but 20% of the time you're actually kind of falling off the wagon. It's a gentler approach, a kinder, gentler way to speak to yourself, because what I know is that when we try and discipline ourselves without love, we actually perceive it as abuse. So it's important to not be self-abusive, because we're not actually going to respond well to abuse. Maybe initially we will, but not for long term.
Yeah. And that's setting ourselves up for self-sabotage.
For failure, absolutely. And I believe it also feeds anxiety, which is why it's part of this workshop will be how to transform that inner bully into a supportive coach in which you actually can accomplish change and transformation extremely productively.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Now you've got some
giveaways.
Giveaways. So
somebody's going to win my double meditation CD. It's As Above, So Below, and I want someone to win that. It's going to be great. And also my book, Find Your Self-Culture. It's signed, so someone's going to win As Above, So Below, and Find Your Self-Culture.
You do quite a bit, and I wanted to offer anyone in the audience a chance to sit with this very qualified and just, you have a lot of life experiences. Would you like to ask a question about relationships or anything?
Come on.
Quickly, you've got your chance.
This is your moment.
This is your moment. Yeah,
Who's got a relationship question?
yeah, we'll get the mic out. Can we bring them up? Bring them up, please. Come up here and then we'll give you the mic. All right, so what's your question for Victoria? Ask Victoria. Come on up.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. So I hear so many women encouraging their friends to break up with their beaus when the going gets tough. And I'm just curious how you feel about that advice and the kind of advice that you give. Do you feel like that's appropriate? At what point is that the right call? It just seems to be the go-to spot.
Everything in life is a pattern. You got to listen to the patterns. If there is a pattern that you detect in which a repetition of poor abusive behavior, like I do not believe that amputation is the first line of defense, but I do believe that if abuse is there, verbal, physical, spiritual abuse, that and there's a pattern, not just a one-off, that it's time to move on and shift the vibration.
What's your question? One more question? Yeah, come on up, quickly.
Come on up.
Let's ask Victoria.
I'm sure you're asked this a lot.
Let's hear it.
How do you get out of the friend zone?
You know, chemistry is everything. You know, if there is a friend zone in terms of a relationship that you're wanting, it's nearly, you got to get real and get straight and get very sincere with the person. Don't let it just be sort of an unsaid thing. We're in the friend zone. Ask the person very sincerely. Listen, I have different interests in you other than just being your friend. And you know, if you don't have that for me, let me know so I don't, you know, hang out here. We can still be friends, but if you want, I'd like something different. Be sincere. Be authentic. Cool. Be authentic.
And those dance moves can come in handy.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's amazing. So tell me, how can people find you? If they want to go to the workshop, first of all, where is it?
Well, it's going to be where in the city is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's at Broadview Danforth, right at Chester Station, actually,
Yeah.
in this fabulous, beautiful space, yoga studio that is just stunning. So well, anyways, you can find it on my website, www.visualizationworks.com. Everything you need to know about me, my book, my workshop, the ultimate life balance boot camp, unbelievable for anxiety, and www.visualizationworks.com. Because guess what? Visualization works.
Fantastic.